Good evening, all you Trojan fans. We welcome you to tonight's ball game here at Upper Dauphin, where the Trojans will play host to those wild and tough Indians from Millersburg, who come in here with a 1-3 record. The Trojans looking to get the biggest winning streak of the last 2 years together tonight, as they'll go for victory number 3 in a row over these Millersburg Indians, hopefully, tonight. So Trojans coming off 2 good football games, really terrific football games. One up at EJ 2 weeks ago, and then over there at Halifax when they played, I thought one of the best games I've seen the Trojan football team play in a couple years. I mean, it had everything going for it. Good mix of aerial stuff along with a good running game. Dean Breyer, I beg your pardon. The other Likens boy, that's right. Anyway, Shadle scoring 3 times last week against those Halifax Wildcats. So just doing a heck of a job for the Trojans, and boys really playing some good football. So we hope tonight they can continue their winning ways, as we'll see what happens here in just a moment. Millersburg Indians just getting ready to enter the ballpark over on the far side of the field. The Indians are wound up for tonight's ball game. Of course, this is always a big one. Another one of these Valley rivalries that seems to produce good football one way or the other. Last year, the Indians skunked the Trojans pretty well, and the Trojans would like nothing better than to redeem themselves this year. And they do have the ball club that can do that. So we're going to see what happens now as the game unfolds here right before our very eyes. We'll have the toss of the coin after the meeting in the center of the field here, coming up in just a moment. We'll be right back. Co-captains are meeting now at the center of the field. Out there tonight for UD is Mace number 56, Bingham at number 15, number 20 is Shadle, and number 12 is Jim Buffington. So they will be our co-captains for this big ball game. As we'll get her started here in just a moment, they're checking over the coin. We'll have the toss. We had it, and let's see who won. UD has chosen a couple times to defer to the second half earlier in the going. Let's see. UD has won the toss, and they are going to defer tonight, too. So they will kick off, keeping that defense pepped up out there, and see if we can hold the Indians deep. And we will do the kicking off to begin the first half of the football game. So let's see what happens. The Trojans will defend the south goal here at UDA, and we'll be set for Sulio's kickoff here in just a moment. All right, boys look ready now. Look a heck of a lot more confident tonight and last week than they did, of course, the first couple of ball games when they were without quarterback Jim Buffington. And so tonight, everybody, I think, is healthy, ready to go, and should have a good ball game. Sulio Zaharovic is going to kick off tonight. We'll call Sulio henceforth. But anyway, the young fella is ready to kick, and here comes that opening kick. It is nice. Going to be taken back here at the 7-yard line, and they're going to pick it up to the 15, the 20, 25. Up the middle he goes with it, and still on his feet, breaks loose. Bauer has a shot at him, and he hits him out here at the 45-yard line. Bauer and Sulio coming up with the stop, but good run back that time by that young Millersburg Indian, bringing the ball all the way from the 7-yard line out to the 46-yard line. Big run. Shell and Shahirovic, they said it was. I thought it was Bauer in there, but anyway, could have been Dave. At any case, the ball is laid at the 46-yard line of the Indians. Excellent field position for Millersburg to start off this ball game. They'll go to work there with Daly at the quarterback for the Indians. The back is a single set back, 2-man split. Let's see, the handoff is to that running back, and he'll get a couple of yards to the 49-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Will be 2nd down and 7, and he is shaken up on that play. 35 got himself a bad wheel, I think, out here. So we're going to have an official timeout for the injury, and we'll be right back. Well, Todd is going to be helped off the field, and that's unfortunate for the young fellow. We've only played 23 seconds into the ball game, and Ryland picks up an injury, and it would look doubtful as to whether he's going to return tonight, but you never know. But we hope and wish the best for him, that's for sure. He's going to be replaced in here. We'll find out who his replacement is here in just a moment. Number 26 for Millersburg is in there as his replacement. Daly would like to pass. Fires one over the middle. It is complete. And look out. The man breaks loose from a tackle. A couple of guys might get him. The ball is fumbled into the end zone. Can the Trojans get it? No, it's recovered by Millersburg, and it'll probably be a touchdown. Millersburg has the football, and I believe, let's see, touchdown. Yeah. Good call, Millersburg, with the reception, or the recovery, I should say, of the fumble. And 86, Seth Paul made a heck of a good play out of that as he was hit across the middle and carried it all the way down to about the 7, where he fumbled it into the end zone. The Trojans and a Millersburger with a shot at Millersburg guy definitely coming up with the football in the end zone. He just had to recover it. He didn't have to keep it. And so Millersburg breaks out on top, 6-0. Surprising development here in the early going for sure. And the extra point try coming up. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. So with just 55 seconds elapsed in the ball game, we've got a 7-0 Millersburg victory, or Millersburg on top. Well, how would you like that? Let's see if the Trojans can come right back and get that one now. Tough break for UD. But an excellent series for Millersburg, to say the least, and we'll be right back. Bauer and Shadle back deep to receive the kick for UDA. Bauer will be the young fella closest to us. And Shadle on the far side of the field. So let's see now. This could be one of those kinds of ball games, and see if UD can overcome that now and get right back into it. Giving up that quickie here. Here's the kick coming over here on Bauer's side, taken at the 10. Matthew at the 15, up to the 20, the 25. Matt streaks up the middle and is going to be tackled out here at about the 34-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for UDA. Nice run back by Matt.
On the return for the Trojans, brought down by number 22, Justin Hirsch from Millersburg.
1st and 10,
Trojans will
UD.
start 1st and 10 from their 30.
And from the 34. The Trojans will have in the backfield there is Tony Motter along with Shadle, and hold everything. Shadle gets the handoff, but whistles are blown prior to the snap. So we have a dead ball penalty of some kind. And UD may have been offsides. We'll see. Offsides against Upper Dauphin. So the Trojans will begin with a 1st and 15.
Penalty will go against the Trojans.
There is Eric Motter for the Trojans. The backs are split in the backfield this time. On a 1st and 15. Handoff over here for Shadle. Shadle will try the left side over here, and he's gotten some good yardage out to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier for the Trojans.
Nice run that time by Nathan.
Number 54, Mike Carroll.
Picks up about 9 on the play.
To the 38.
It'll be, or maybe 7 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 3. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line of UDA. Flankers on the far side of the field are that Wegner. Pass is out here for, well, was thrown over the head and out of the reach of Bingaman. Kyle couldn't chase that one down. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Jim a little bit long on the arm that time. Kyle was out there and had a step or two on the defender, but the pass overthrown by 2 or 3 yards. So I have to try that one again, though, because Kyle was he was open. Pass just eluding him a little bit. Wegner, the other flanker on the far side of the field. Bingaman will line up in the slot over there. Other backs are split. Tony the Tiger Motter, number 32, and this time it's going to be Shadle again. Shadle again over the left side. Over here is bumped out of bounds at around the 41-yard line.
For the Trojans, run out of bounds at number 87.
It'll be short of the 1st down by about 2 or 3.
42 to 42.
And bring up a 4th down and 3. Then Trojans will be forced to punt now. Back to do the punting will be that Huffman, Nick Huffman. See if Nick can get a good snap here. Good snap. And the kick. Wow, just got it off, but he got it off okay. Here's the ball going to be allowed to roll dead down here inside the 20. So a nice punt by Nick Huffman. And it'll give Millersburg the ball 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And Millersburg will take over first and...
Nose of the ball just about touches the 20-yard line now for Millersburg as they take over here on their 1st and 10. Daly, the QB, looking him over. He'll pitch this one out there to that 23. He's going to turn the left side over there and drags ahead for a couple of about 5 or 6 yards. Out over the 25. That's Caleb Gordon.
Brought down by number 55.
And
Julio
Gordon, the nice run.
Gain of 7.
Julio
Second
finally
down,
stopping
3.
him out there. Picked up 7 on the play, 2nd and 3. Well, let's see what we can do here on the defense. And we hold everything. We got a flag on the play. Someone is lined up off sides. And it would be Millersburg this time, I believe. Let's see. Yep. Millersburg in the neutral zone. They'll take the ball back 5, back to the 23-yard line. And it will bring up a
22-yard line.
2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. Two flankers out on the near side of the field this time. Millersburg will hand it off. Up the middle goes that young fella again here. That's Gordon, was it? 33 this time.
Gordon,
it is Gordon.
For the Indians, brought down by number 32.
He picked up about 7. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Picked up 6. Make a 3rd and 2. Ball now spotted out here at the 20, just about the 27-yard line almost. On a big 3rd and 2. UD needs to hold them here now. Second man through, and he's not going to get anywhere this time as he runs right into Eric Motter, among others out there. Eric had a good rap on him, and so did that DJ Wrestler. Stopping him for a loss of maybe a yard or so, not too much. Put the ball back at the 26-yard line and bring up a 4th and a very long 3 or almost 4. So UDA will get the ball back now as Millersburg will be forced to punt that ball out of there. See what kind of a snap he gets. Good snap. Not too much of a rush at all. The ball's not too deep, but boy, gets a good roll. Picked up over here by Bauer. Bowers is down the right side over there, and Matthews going to be tackled after a return of about 2 or 3 yards. Matt just couldn't get it going that time. Ball was kind of a line drive type of kick, and it took that hop up to Bauer. And Matthew was able to pick it up and gain a couple of yards back with it, but that was all. So UD now in good field position at the 43-yard line, where they'll start this drive with 7:41 left here in the first quarter. UD trails 7-0. They'll go to the I formation in the backfield now for Upper Dauphin. Back to pass goes Buffington. Pops this one up in the air. Got a man out here. It's going to be Bingaman. Bingaman's got it, and Kyle is going to be tackled at the 15-yard line. As I think it might have been, let's see, Daly or somebody picking him off. Nice pass from Buffington to Bingaman. It will not be the last time you will hear that combination tonight, I'm sure. Nice pass, high arching pass that time by Jim Buffington. He led Kyle Bingaman, as you could see plainly, very well that time. Kyle over the shoulder catch, took the ball down to the 15-yard line where it is 1st and 10. UDA on the Millersburg 15. Beautiful play. Handoff, Shadle. Shadle to the 10, Shadle to the 5, Shadle to the 3. Good run, Nathan Shadle, picking up about 12 on the play, or 13. Down to the 3-yard line. Nice run that time by that Nathan Shadle. Seth Paul saving the score for Millersburg. 1st and goal, UDA. Called by Millersburg. UD knocking on the door. 7:24 left here in the first. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 3. See if we get some room out there by that Terry Grafe, and Hunter is the center. Mace on the right guard spot. Let's see which really helps here. We're going to get about a yard and a half closer now. as 74 for Millersburg kind of jumped the gun that time. And that'll be offsides called against Millersburg. Put the ball at the 1.5-yard line. Or at the 1-yard line, make it. And we should be able to get in from there. And see what happens here. Tight end for UD is that other Hunter. And George Hunter on one end and Drew Hunter on the other in the center. Here is Shadle for 6. He's got it. Shadle standing up. In the end zone he goes for 6, and Shadle makes it a 7-6 ball game. One of many tonight for Nathan. No. Anyway, that's number 1, put it that way. Way to go, Nathan Shadle. Good job. Nice series that time. Capped by the 1-yard run by Nathan Shadle, but set up by that fine pass play from Buffington to Bingaman. All right, here we go. Good blocking in there that time, fellas. Way to go. And we'll see if we can get that all-important extra point now. Sulio, who has been very successful this year, will attempt his first of the evening. Out of the hold of Bingaman. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Extra point.
Kicked it into the darkness here. Way to go, Sulio Zaharovic. Way to go, Sulio. 7-7. 7:21 left here in the first quarter. And we'll be back with Sulio's second kick to the first half in just a moment. 7:21 remaining here in the first. 7-up. Sulio Zaharovic ready to give her a boot. And here's that kick. It's going to come down here and be taken at the 12, 15, 20, 25, and up to the 30-yard line. The ball, I thought the ball was loose for a second there. I guess not. They'll spot it at the 29-yard line, give him forward progress to that spot. And that's where the Millersburg Indians will put it in play. 1st and 10 on their own 29.
Forward on the return.
Yep. Daly at quarterback for Millersburg now. And we'll see what he does on his 1st and 10. Up the middle with it. No way at all. As grabbing him immediately in there is that number 77, DJ Wrestler. Big Dundee Wrestler making the stop in there. Virtually no gain on the play. That was Etzweiler who took the punishment that time from
second down.
DJ. At least second down and a very long 9. Ball right now at the 30-yard line. Just 1 second, Ray. Okay, here we go. Receiver split out on the far side of the field. Here's a little screen pass chucked over there. That could be a lateral pass, and he's going to recover it at the 25-yard line. Looked like a lateral pass from here. Fortunately for the Indians, the receiver-to-be fell on it. Otherwise, UD might have picked that off. All right.
Daly
3rd down
lateral.
And about 5.
Going to be down back at the 25.
It was indeed a lateral pass. They ruled it that way, and it sure was.
3rd down.
3rd down now and about just about 15. Loss of about 5 on the play. This time Daly will go to the shotgun formation on what would obviously be a passing situation. We'll see. Oops. Now we have motion of some kind somewhere, but what was that? Yeah, I thought the defense, it was on them. Somebody in the line of the Millersburg moved. Illegal procedure, the call. Takes them back 5 more, and the ball will be spotted back at the 20-yard line now. So the Indians kind of moving in reverse here on this series. We'll look at a 3rd down and 19.
For Millersburg.
3rd and 19. Again, they go to the same formation now. With everybody split out, maybe we can stay back and see these guys. I realize the focus isn't as good back here, but firing it down the middle. Man is out here. It is going to be just about picked off out there. Wow. It looked like either Bingaman or Tony Motter, they say, knocked it down. All right, so Millersburg will be punting the ball away again now. UD, good defense, really playing very well out there last couple of ball games. And so they'll get the ball back now. As the punter will be back at about his own 7-yard line to receive this snap. Good snap. UD will plan for a run back. And the ball's going to go over there to Bauer on Bauer's side and go out of bounds. So there will be no run back on this one, but UD will get the ball in good field position once again as they'll put it in play at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line of UDA. So the Trojans barely over half a field to go to get 6 more. Right back. This time UD will flank the receivers out on this side of the field. That would be Wegner and Bingaman. High in the backfield. Back goes the pass again. Goes Buffington over the middle. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Wegner.
Wegner is incomplete.
And Aaron just couldn't hang on to that. Jim
10.
hit him right in the numbers the way it looked from here. But goes as an incompletion. Will bring up a 2nd and 10. That was a tough one. Aaron knows that he probably should have caught that one. But he'll get more opportunities, I'm sure. UD looks like they're going to try to pick apart that secondary of Millersburg now, as they can see they can throw that ball on them. Well, let's see what happens on this one. Pitch over here for Shadle. Shadle cuts it up the right side. Over there, it is going to be dragged out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Nathan Shadle, the ball carrier for the Trojans.
Picking up about a couple of yards on the play.
Carroll for the Indians.
Maybe 2. Bringing up a 3rd down and
or a 3rd down 7 from midfield.
3rd and 8. Mr. Terry down here, the announcer, and myself do not agree on the on the marks tonight, but it looks more to me like about a 3rd and 8. At any rate, it'll be 1st and goal here. We get done with this one. Here's a pitch. Over here, we got a man out here. It's going to be Bingaman. Kyle's got it. He's dropped at the 30-yard line. Coming up to make the stop, number 12 for Millersburg, but Bingaman with another fine reception that time. Daly, the quarterback of Millersburg, and now playing defense, made the stop. But another fine pass and another loping pass. Kind of a blooper Jim threw that time. Now, it was a hard one over the middle before that Wegner did not handle, but that time he just sort of looped that thing out here and left Kyle Bingaman run right under it. 1st and 10 from the 30. Handoff. Shadle up the middle with a Shadle burst for about 8 yards down to the 22-yard line.
Shadle, the ball carrier.
Nice run that time by that Nathan Shadle, picking up about, well, give him 6 anyway. He moved the ball back where his knee hit, I guess, back at the 25-yard line. Picking up 6, 2nd down 4. 2nd and 4. Let's stay back with this Trojan outfit. Up the middle with it goes 42, and that's that. Oh, wait a minute. Lost the handle on a football, and it is going to be intercepted by, or rather recovered by Millersburg. Oh, Stinscomb that time lost the handle on it. Ah, darn it. Well, anyway, we'll get that one back. Jason was all the way down at around the 13 when that one kind of squirted loose in there. And so the Trojans will turn it over with 4:29 left here in the first quarter. Excellent ball game so far. Trojans doing very, very well and then got themselves into a 7-7 tie here. Daly on a 1st and 10. First man through, but I think we're going to have motion on Millersburg. I believe that's going to be illegal motion. I think we had a couple of backs moving that time. Let's see what the call is. Is he going to wave across his chest? I think so. No, he's going to say no flag. Oh, that was nice. No flag. They'll run the play again. 1st and 10 from the 12. No flag. I could have swore there was 2 guys in motion that time, but I guess not. Anyhow.
No penalty on the play, and we'll replay 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 12. I didn't realize Millersburg was back there that far, but that's where they are, back at the 12-yard line. So if UD can hold them back here now. Daly hands this one off. Second man coming through there, grabbed nicely. But another excellent tackle. Made in there this time, I think, by Mace. Assisted by Grafen and Byron Hoover, I think, also in on that stop. Quarterback still has it. And let's see. He's going to look to throw one down the left side over there. It is complete And dragged out of bounds immediately over there by Bowers is that
pass is completed to Ford.
Charlie Ford took it for a first down, picking up about 17 yards on that play. They'll bring it out to the 27-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 Millersburg. So Daly getting them out of trouble that time, and Charlie Ford connecting on that one. Nice pass on the run. Daly running over there towards the left side and spotted Charlie down there, and he hit Charlie on the run, and it was a very nice play. Bauer knocking him out of there to stop it. First and 10. Oh, yeah. Second and 12. Nice job there by that Byron Hoover. Coming up and making a stop again on him. Excellent job, Etzweiler. Lost about a yard or so.
Loss of 2 back to the 25. Second down, 12.
Okay, now Terry down here is calling him Grafe. Who is 40 for us? I thought 60 was Grafe, and Terry twice called 40. 40 is Byron Hoover, isn't it? We'll check this out here, folks. I think Terry down here is misnaming him. Byron Hoover. Oh, another good smack in there. As coming up there is Mace that time. Dustin busting in there and making a big stop on him. Hit him first. Attaboy, Dustin. Way to go. Another loss on the play. That time only about another yard. It'll be third down and 12. They'll put the ball back at the 25-yard line. Third and 12. Lost a yard on the play.
No gain on the play. Third down, 12.
Third, 12. Well, let's see what we can do with this. Trojan defense looking very, very good. Quarterback still has it. He's going to look. Dumps one down the side over here. Incomplete. Intended for number 36 over here. Etzweiler, and Etzweiler couldn't hang on to that one. Well, that'll bring up a fourth down. So once again, the Trojans have held here and should get the ball back in good field position. They'll send back Bauer and Bingaman to run this one back. They've been kicking it over to Bauer mainly. Matthews had the opportunity more often tonight to receive these punts, so we'll see which way they angle this one. Woo, sort of a high snap, but not bad. No rush put on. And it's going to be Bauer again, dropping back to the 35-yard line to 40. The 45, go Matt. All right, all the way into Millersburg territory at the Millersburg 43 or 4-yard line. Nice run back that time by Matt, running into a crowd over there and doing an excellent job with it. Way to go, Matthew. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 7-up is our score. And we have the two flankers on the tight end of the field, the shortest side over there this time. This handoff is going to be to Shadle, and Shadle picks his way ahead for a couple of yards down to the 37-yard line. Nice run by Nathan Shadle. Picking up 6 on the play. It'll be second and 4.
Gain of about 6, second down 4.
Ball now resting at the 37-yard line of Millersburg. Same formation now, power eye in the backfield. They run Shadle from that through the blocking of Tony the Tiger Motter. Again, Shadle up the middle with it. Shadle for some more good yardage, just short of the first down, maybe by a yard.
The ball carrier for the Trojans.
Shadle picking up 3 more.
Down to about the 32-yard line.
It'll be awfully close to a first down. Looks a little short from here. No, referee says it is a first down. All right. I thought it was short, but it wasn't. It was good for another UD first down. So the Trojans really having their way mostly here now on the ground and in the air. Just got stymied on the last trip down here with that fumble, but we won't do that again. We don't do that twice in a game. Here's a passing play, firing one deep. Over here is Bingaman. Bingaman has this one thrown out of bounds.
Buffington's pass is incomplete.
As Jim Bowe got a little bit too much arm on that one, and Kyle was unable to grab that one. He knew he would be going out of bounds to get it, so he couldn't do that. So it'll be second and 10. I don't think Bingham is going to be involved in this play, as they called the signals before Kyle ever got back to the huddle. Anyway, let's see what happens here now. This time it'll be Shadle again. Shadle following some good blocking, picks up about 4 or 5. They're down around the 27, 28-yard line.
Takes it down to the 26 of Millersburg.
Okay, on a 2nd down and 4. Bingaman goes in motion. Over on the right side. Handoff this time is a Shadle again. Shadle stopped right at the 25-yard line. Gain of a yard or so on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Wilbur making the stop for Millersburg that time.
4th down and 3 from the 25.
Stinscombe, number 42 in the backfield there. He's in there as a blocking back, as the fullback position. And the quarter ended on the last play. So we've got a 7-7 tie. If you got here late, you didn't miss a thing. We're all even, 7 up. All right, we've changed field positions at the quarter, and now the Trojans will be heading south here at the ballpark. And we'll see if that is good for 6. Big 4th down play, however. Oh, not anymore. It'll be 1st and 10 for UDA. Millersburg jumping off sides gives the Trojans a freebie. And that should help the Trojans now as they'll spot the ball at the, 20 or 19-yard line, rather. 1st and 10 from the 19. Boy, what a break that was. That's the difference between the first couple of ball games and the last couple of ball games. You know, UDA would do dumb things like that. Now they let the other team do it. Here's Buffington getting ready to do something with this and pitches it over here for Shadle. Good block in the backfield. Shadle sprung around the left side. Shadle down to the 5. Oh, he's down to the 1. Excellent block in the backfield here, and I believe it was by that Wegner, number 31. We'll check it again, but boy, what an excellent block. Somebody sprung him really loose, and you could see that nice block, just blocking that Millersburg defender out to the outside and allowing Shadle to gallop all the way down to the, 1.5 or 2. 1.5 yard and a half. Shadle, who has scored the last 4 touchdowns, for sure, for UD. I'm not sure if he scored the final one up at EJ. Gets another opportunity. Shadle for 6, good. Nathan Shadle into the end zone. You cannot fumble in the end zone, so that doesn't matter that he did drop the ball. You can fumble it into the end zone, but you can't fumble it in the end zone. So Shadle for 6 more, and UD has climbed out to a 13-7 lead here. Now with an extra point try coming. Way to go, boys. Trojans must give a little thanks that time to Millersburg for that 4th and 2 offsides jump, but from there on they capitalized, as other teams have done to us in the past, on that mistake. So, way to go. Sulio Sorovic getting ready to kick this one up for the extra point. It is blocked. This time it's blocked. Nice rush put in there that time by that number 20 of Millersburg, and he made the block. And so the score will be now 13-7, UD by 6. Played 14 seconds into the second period here. Here's Zulio's kickoff. It's got to go over there. Charlie Ford's got it at the 10, 15, the 20, the 25. Charlie with a burst of speed all the way down to the 37-yard line, where he is stopped out there. Looked like Whitmer might have been in there, number 63. Might have been helping on that stop. 1st and 10, Millersburg on their own 33-yard line. Boy, what a difference this has been the last couple of weeks to watch these guys start to perform and play football like a team out there, and they're doing just that. Playing nicely. 60 out there is great. 60 is great for us. 77 wrestler. So we can find some of these other guys. Bauer, of course, we know. Right over the center out there is that Byron Hoover. 40 for us. Here we go on a 1st and 10 now for those Millersburgers. Daly looks to pass, gets swamped under there. Who is it? 56. Mace coming in there again. True Mace. Dustin Mace, I beg your pardon. Dustin coming in there and making a big stop. Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15. Way to go. Okay, ready to go now on a 2nd down, 15. Pitch back over to this side. Here comes Ford with it, and Ford is tackled out at the 35-yard line. Coming up there is Hunter along with Mace and Wegner making the stop. Nice job in there done by those three guys. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
From the 35.
Okay, I'm going to show you the marker. Is that 13 there? Is that 3 yards? 1, 2? Yeah, maybe it is. It's okay. Third down and 13. Terry Bowser and I have our bifocals upside down, I think, tonight. Anyway, on a 3rd and 13. Here's a handoff. 33's got it. I think that's that Caleb Norton or Morton or whatever that is. And
33 is Gordon.
Gordon. There you go. Okay.
Caleb Gordon. For Millersburg.
He's back in there, and he's got himself about 11 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. Tony the Tiger Motter knocking him out of bounds over there in front of the Millersburg bench.
Just a little short of the first down. 4th down.
But Millersburg acts like they're going to punt this one away. And if they do, they're going to be punting it back here to Tony Motter. Tony looks like he has his bedroom slippers on back here. He's getting a line drive kick, and he's got to allow this one to go way back. Is he going to pick it up? Oh, my goodness, yes, at the 5. So they really got Tony all
Motter on the return.
Tangled up back there at about the 5-yard line.
That time.
A nice kick by
Tackled down there
the punter.
The Trojan 10 at about the 5.
Tony wasn't sure what he wanted to do with that one. In hindsight, he probably should have left it go into the end zone if he could have, because they might have gone in there and brought it out to the 20-yard line. But they don't just know what to do. You know, the thing might have rolled dead back there and never got to the end zone. So let's see what happens here now. As the Trojans now have 95 yards to go for this 6. They put the power eye in the backfield again here as Buffington sets them up. Handoff here for Shadle. Shadle's got some running rope up the middle. And Shadle all the way out to the 15-yard line. A fine run for nearly a first down, depending on the spot. It'll be awfully close. 2nd down. Nathan picking up 9.
Brought down
2nd down and 1.
Number 22, Justin Hirsch. And 2nd down and a short 1.
2nd and 1. The time for Jim to throw one deep here and see somebody go 85 yards with it. Nope. 2nd man through has got the first down, and that's a nice drive in there after he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Stinscomb bursts ahead for about 2 or 3. Nice run that time by Jason after he was pretty much stacked up right at the line of scrimmage, and he burst ahead for the first down. 1st and 10 UD at the 17-yard line. Riggle, 74 in there for UD. Back to pass goes Buffington. Looking, firing. Man is out here. It's going to be Bingaman. Bingaman breaks it out to the 39-yard line. Excellent pass again from Jim Buffington to Kyle Bingaman. Nice run after the catch, and a good bunch of yards on that play. 1st and 10 UD. This time the backs will be split on this one, I think. Stinscomb and Shadle split in the backfield. And timeout's going to be called. Something a little goofy with this one, and Jim Buffington says, hey, what the heck are we supposed to do here? And he'll call time.
Been handed an announcement here by the UDA Roundball Club. Coach Huffman has overstocked his van.
Now the Trojans have got it figured out. The timeout is over. They'll split the backs as they were going to last time. In the slot on this side is Bingaman. Back to pass he goes. Going to set up a screen. It's set up complete. 4 people out in front of him. This is Shadle, and Shadle bursts away from one tackler, runs down the side over there, and is finally thrown out of bounds way down at about the 30-yard line or inside the 30-yard line. Boy, did they have that set up nice. Shadle with a big yardage play once again for those Trojans. Down at the 31-yard line is where they knock him out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 UDA. Good gain on that play. Boy, they had that one set up nice. Must have been at least 4 black jerseys over there to block for Nathan. And, of course, he ran right by everybody for a while and Good yardage. Up the middle he goes with it again. Shadle bouncing off over to the right side. Gets a block. Gets another block. And goes down to the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier brought down by number 12, Nick
Daly picking him off finally down there. But Nathan again with a fine run. It'll be 1st and 10 now for UD. Another good gainer there for that Nathan Shadle. Shadle lines up at the running back spot. Stinchcomb, the fullback. And this time it's going to be a fake to Shadle. Pass to the end zone. Nope, incomplete. That one there got goofy. Something happened to that one. Wegner did not get anywhere near where that ball was thrown. So I don't know if somebody either cut the wrong way or whatever. I'm not sure. But that one wasn't very close. And it looked more to me like somebody got a little goofed up on that one. At any rate, it'll bring up a 2nd and 10. They go to the I formation in the backfield this time for UD. Flankers on the near side of the field. Boy, but Jim gets time to throw. He really does. Good blocking. And that time, just as I said that, somebody puts a big crunch on him. 73 come blasting in there on a semi-blitz, I guess it was, because he was in there very quickly. Justin Snyder making the good defensive play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now for UDA. Trojans at the Millersburg 18. 7:14 left here in the first half. Trojans by 6. 13-7. And they'll put the receivers out on the far side of the field on this 3rd and 10. Back to pass goes Buffington. Fires one over there. Man is out there. It's going to be Bingaman. And Bingaman short of the first down by about 2 or 3 yards. Kyle is rode down at around the 11-yard line maybe. Bring up a 4th down and about 3.
Bring up a 4th down and about 3 or 4.
Yep. Tony Motter checking out of the ball game for UD. Big play here for the Trojans on a 4th and about 3. This is going to be Shadle. Shadle with 3 down to the 5. Good run that time by Nathan Shadle, hanging on to that football incidentally. Way to go, Nathan. He gets it down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, UDA, from the Millersburg 5. All right, 1st and goal from the 5. First and goal from the 5. If Shadle runs this one in, he'll be running behind the blocking of that Jason Stinchcomb. Stinchcomb leads the way. Shadle goes in for 6. Unopposed that time. Didn't get touched. Nice blocking again. Look at UD. Look at Gray out there. You know, making the blocks on the left side of that Trojan line, along with Hunter and all these guys. Just doing a great job. It is 19-7. And UD very well may go for 2. We'll see what they decide to do here. Sulio, now they're going to tee it up and go for 1. Out of the hold of Bingaman. Good snap placement. Stop. Kick is good. All right. Way to go, Sulio. And Sulio picks up another point. It is 20-7 now. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. And UDA up now by 13. Way to go, UDA. Sulio has it teed up for the 4th time here in the first half. And here's his kick. His time is going to be high, but not real deep. Taken at the 14 to the 15, the 20. And this is Gordon around the right side over there, and he's picking up some blockers and still on his feet. Got one man to beat or so back there, and now coming up behind. No, 50. Finally, Hunter comes up from nowhere and catches him at the 32-yard. So a darn nice run back before Hunter here could grab him and throw him down. Number 50 for UDA. Way to go. But an excellent run back all the way to the 32-yard line of UDA. So Millersburg with some excellent field position. Plenty of time left here in the first half. 6 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the half. Millersburg trailing by 13, but they have set themselves up very nicely on that fine run back by Gordon there. Single setback in the backfield for Millersburg. Daly will go back to pass. Looking down the left side over here. Man is out here. It is going to be tipped away nicely on a fine defensive play by Aaron Wegner. Nice play by that Aaron Wegner. Hurst was the intended receiver, but boy, Wegner got a paw up there and slapped that one down very, very nicely. 2nd and 10 for Millersburg. That's playing defensive football. Way to go, Aaron. All right, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Oh. Same formation in the backfield. Single running back. Flankers on both sides. Daly would like to throw it again. He's going to try the right side this time. Got a couple of UD defenders out there, but he throws it too far. Intended for Charlie Ford, number 32.
Pass incomplete.
But goes well over a Ford and the 2 UD defenders. So bring up a 3rd down and 10. Okay, let's see what Millersburg will do on a 3rd down and 10. Daly will look over the middle. Dumps one over the middle. It is complete on a nice catch. And look out here. He's going to go for 6. Well, that's what they'll do.
Daly's pass.
All of a sudden, Daly says, well, I can't throw him down the sidelines. Well, how about trying one over the middle? And it was good for 6. That was about a 25-yard pass play, or 27, something like that. Nice pass by that Daly to number 20, and he carried it in. So we've got ourselves back into a ball game again now. It is 20 to 13 with an extra point try coming up here. High snap, but here is a kick. The kick is good. So,
Haynes' kick is good for the Indians.
20 to 14, UD by 6. And we'll be right back with that Indian kickoff. That was surprising that time, to be honest with you. I didn't think the Trojans were going to allow them to do that, but they did. And so we'll be back with that Millersburg kick here in just a moment. Well, it's now 2014 with 6:06 left here in the first half. On the kickoff this time, the UDA will send back Shadle, the near man, and Bauer on the far side to receive this Millersburg kick. Good ball game here. Here's the kick. Oh, low, squibbly kick. Touched. Let's see, somebody better get it. They're going to down it out here at the 34-yard line, or 33 maybe. Picking it up there is Byron Hoover. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
And the UDA offense.
They're going to put it at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 on their own 33.
So let's see if the Trojans can do it again here now. They have plenty of time remaining also. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Wegner is the wide out on the far side of the field. I formation in the backfield for UD. Here comes Bingaman in motion over this way. Pitches for Shadle. Nice pitch. Shadle's got it. Good running room. Up the middle he goes with it. Picking up about 5 or so on the play.
Nathan Shadle, the ball carrier.
Out to the 37-yard line. Be 2nd down and
brought down by number 71, Josh Marshall.
Second and just about 6.
Gain out to the 30.
That was great.
7-yard line, gain of 4, 2nd down 6.
Okay, on a 2nd and 6. Same I formation again. This time the handoff is again to Shadle. Trips ahead, getting out to the 43-yard line.
Brought down this time
nice run by Nathan. Hirsch making the stop, 3rd and 1. Picked up 4 on the play. 5 on the play, actually. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. We're going to stay in here and see what they do with it. On a 3rd and 1. Hold everything. Now what? Oh. Are flagged that time for an offsides, and I'm sure you're going to be able to see who it was. Coaches, well, I never saw who it was, but coaches might be able to tell the young fellow who it was. I guess he knows, but anyway, I didn't see it. Looked good to me. Anyhow, we'll try it on a 3rd and 6 now. Makes it a little different here for UD. They'll split the backs this time in the backfield. And Buffington would like to throw it. Sets up another screen. The screen is good, but this time it's not going to go anywhere. As this pass is complete to Nathan Shadle, but Nathan tackled for a loss of a yard or so in a play. So for the first time tonight, I believe the Trojans will, or maybe the second time here in the ball game, the Trojans will be punting. It'll be 4th down and 8. And Nick Huffman, who had punted once before, now that I think about it, will be back there to punt this ball away and see if Nick can get a good one off. Yeah, he'll punt it down the side over there, and let's see. It's going to be out of bounds somewhere around the 35, 37-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
And Nick Huffman's punt will roll out of bounds at the 35-yard
looks like it's going to be spotted at about the 36.
And Millersburg will start 1st and 10.
And it'll be 1st and 10 Indians. It was not one of the better offensive series for UD. The offside penalty kind of blurred that one a little bit. But we'll see what happens here now on a 1st and 10 for Millersburg. Quarterback still has it. He's going to fire it over the middle. It's going to be, oh boy, almost picked off in there. It looked like Hunter, number 16 out there, might have had a chance to get that one, but it must have been right over his head.
Up to the 40.
Pass was complete to the 44. To 2nd and 2. Wow. We'll try this 2nd and 2 now. Oh, 2 men in motion. Come on. All right, we got illegal motion. That'll make it a 2nd down and 7 when they march this one off. That was obvious. Anybody could call that one. Yeah. 2 men in motion.
Motion against the Indians.
So they'll take that one back 5.
Take the ball.
3:07 left here in the first half. Now the clock counting it down. 2nd and 7 for Millersburg. Ball at the 39-yard line of Millersburg. Quarterback has it. He's going to look to throw. Getting a rush. Fires one over to this side. It's complete. Out here for that Gordon. I think it is Gordon. Cutting it upfield. Oh, he made a couple of good moves out here, and he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown and tie up this ball game. Well, can you believe that? Oh, my.
Number 33, Caleb Gordon.
What a good run that time by Caleb Gordon as he caught the pass out here at about the 40-yard line maybe and took it all the way in. So we're all tied up at 20 all. And the Trojans are definitely stung by that one because they had some misses out here that you wouldn't believe. And gee whiz. Well, okay. Got a good one going here now for sure. 20-20, Millersburg looking to regain the lead here. They had led 7-0 early. Here's the spot. Kick is up. The kick is good. Millersburg takes a 1-point lead here right before halftime. It is 21-20 now, and UD will be getting the ball right back. 2:39 remaining in the half. 21-20, Millersburg. And the Millersburg has her teed up, ready to kick it off again. It'll be Bauer. Bauer's going to take the near side this time. Here's the kick. It's going to go over there and be taken by Shadle at the 14. Here he comes. Here comes that Nathan Shadle. Nathan busts it up here to the 34-yard line where he is down.
34-yard line.
UD will put it in play right there. 1st and 10. 2.5 minutes remaining here for UD. And they got her, get her going now and not make any mistakes out here. See if we can't get that lead back, take it into halftime. It's going to be one of those nip and tuck ball games. Nip has the lead right now, but tuck coming on. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shadle's got the handoff. Shadle's got good running room over here, and he runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and, 2nd down and 1. Yeah, he did pick up 9. 2nd and 1. Stop the clock with 2:27 left here in the first half. Trojans really have been unstoppable, but they've hurt themselves once or twice tonight. Once on a fumble, once on a penalty. So we'll see if we can play a clean 2.5 minutes here. Here's Shadle. Oh, man. Shadle that time has got the first down, but boy, it wasn't easy. Yeah, you could hear that one popping from up here.
Shadle, the ball carrier.
I think, are they going to measure this one? No, first down.
The Dolphin first down.
UD first down at the 45. So Trojans will put it in play right there with 2:14 remaining, and the clock is set into motion now. So we'll be down around the 2-minute mark when we get this one off, or under 2 perhaps. High in the backfield again here as Buffington looks him over. He's going to hand this to Shadle. Shadle over the left side. Nice hole again for Nathan, picking up about 7. A nice run that time by that Nathan Shadle.
Takes it across midfield to the
picked up 7. Will be second down and 3. Minute 43 left here in the first half. Trojans on a drive to the 48-yard line of Millersburg. We don't want Millersburg to take a lead in the halftime. Don't want that. Again, from the I formation with the back split out on both sides. Here is a passing play. Here's a good pass. Thrown downfield. It's out of bounds. Overthrown a little bit that time. It was intended for Kyle Bingaman, but that time Jim got too much arm into that one. Fired it out of bounds there. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 is the call. Handoff. Shadle's got it. Shadle comes over to the right side over here, and he's going to be tripped up. Coming up there to make the stop, running number 22 for Millersburg. It is a first down, as Nathan picked up about 5 or so on the play. 4 on the play anyway. First and 10 now, but the clock becoming a factor here in the first half. 1 minute and 6 seconds, and the clock moving on downward here now. So we'll be under 1 minute to play when they get this one off. Matter of fact, we're under 1 minute right now. So it will be 1st and 10. Pass over the far side, complete over there for Bingaman. Bingaman's got it, and Kyle did not get out of bounds, and they'll have to call time now to stop that clock. It'll be at the 33-yard line, and timeout called by UDA. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Are they measuring this one, or are they changing the sticks? No, they're going to change the sticks. It is a first down, and UD will have called their second timeout of the half, so we have 1 more left. All right, here we go now on a 1st and 10, but more importantly, 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Buffington hold everything. Flag on the play. Once again, the Trojans lined up off sides, and I don't know how that can occur. I can see it occurring once, but I can't see a fella not knowing that he's off sides out there. So that play there is going to need some study and some instructions or something. I don't know. Anyway, back to pass goes Buffington. Fires one down this side. It is complete. They tried to fumble or tried to lateral it backwards perhaps, and it's going to be recovered now as Shadle might have been trying to, I think he was going to try to lateral that back here for Bingaman, but he was hit at about the time he was going to try to throw it back here for Buffington, which I think is the way the play was designed. And anyway, Millersburg has the football at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Millersburg, now they have 34 seconds left here. So by gosh, the Trojans have got to tighten up the defense now for sure. Going into the halftime with a 1-point deficit is not nearly as bad as what the alternative might be. So let's see what we can do with this. Are they just going to be content to set on it? Well, now we got, oh man, without a mouthpiece. That'll cost him 5 because he did not have his mouthpiece in place. The fullback back there had the mouthpiece out, and they got to set him back 5. I think the Indians are going to be content probably to set on this, the way they're lining up this formation anyway. They got the running back there about 12 yards off the football, and they could just set on it. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Okay, they're going to be content to run out the half here now.
Bailey takes the knee
and take a 1-point lead into halftime.
Second down, looks like Millersburg is going to run out the clock. 22 seconds and counting.
Clock is counting down. I don't know that they'd have to run another one. They could get down to the 2-second thing before they'd get the whistle. If it was 25 seconds between plays, the official's going to pick up the football, and they're going to allow it to run down, I believe. Or are they going to charge him 5? I don't know. Yep, no, that's going to do it. The half has ended, but Millersburg goes into the locker room in better shape than they might have been, having trailed 20-7, and now take a 21-20 lead into halftime here at UDA. So we'll be back. We'll regroup and come back for the second half here in just a moment.
To do to receive that.
Well, the Trojans are making their way back onto the field following their halftime rest, and we assume that they are really going to be pumped up here and regain that lead early. The Trojans will get the opportunity of having the ball first to begin the second half as Millersburg will kick off to the Trojans. The Trojans having deferred until the second half, and so presumably they will elect to get that ball back, and maybe we can score quick and get that lead back again. So let's see what happens, and we'll be set for the opening kickoff here to begin the second half of play in just a moment. Well, indeed, Upper Dauphin will get the football to begin the second half. Shadlin Bauer back to receive for UD. And John Haynes is teeing it up here for the Indians. Very beautiful night for a football game. No wind at all, and cool. Not cool for the ball players. I'm sure they're overheated, but for the fans, nice and cool. Not cold by any means. Here's the kick. Going to be coming over here towards Bauer. Bauer dribbles it once or twice. Has it at the 5. He's going to try to start it upfield now, and Matt is going to get swarmed under at the 14-yard line. As Millersburg came down there and got some coverage on him. And it'll be first and 10 for UDA. Looks like they're spotted at the 15, so Matt with about a 8-yard run back on that one. We'll spot it at the 15, first and 10 UD. Very important first series here for the Trojans, I believe now, because they've got to be a little disheartened by the fact that they had that 20-7 lead in the second quarter and saw that melt away very rapidly here. So we need to get on the scoreboard here if we can now on this series. It'll be an 85-yard series, but we can do it. Pass nearly intercepted. Oh, boy. Number 43 almost picked that one off.
Down by Haynes, number 43
wow.
from Millersburg.
Haynes got his hand on that one. Wait till we get your Haynes on you, right? Well, he got his Haynes on that one. We have a penalty, and it's going to go against UD because they're talking to Millersburg. And that's going to be a holding penalty, probably. We didn't get the official signal yet. Here it is. Yeah, it's holding against the Trojans, and that's going to take them all the way back to the 8-yard line. Or 7.5, whatever. Half of 15. So, let's see what we can do now. The Trojans will look to get out of this. Here's a pass play coming down this side. Where's that going? No one near it. Again, somebody running some kind of irregular pattern or whatever, because Bingaman, I guess, was the intended receiver. He had quit 15 yards downfield from where Jim's pass ended up, so I'm not sure what the heck that was all about, but at any rate, it'll bring up a second down and about 17 or something like that. Flankers are on the near side of the field now for UD. Eye in the backfield. Oops, wait a minute. Hold everything. This might have been 5 yards encroachment against the Millersburg Indians. That will indeed be the call. Move the ball out to the 13-yard line.
Wait a minute. You call it on the Trojans and it's on Millersburg.
No, it's not on. Yeah, the guy marked it off right.
Against Millersburg. Bring the ball out to the 13-yard line.
Second down. The referee called it UD, but the linesman, everybody else in the ballpark knew it was against Millersburg, and they marked it off correctly. Second down, 12. Back to pass. Firing down this way. It is complete on a fine catch. Good catch out there by Aaron Wegner, who caught it with number 10 of Millersburg wrapped all around him. Boy, oh boy, nice catch by Aaron. Way to hang on to that football. You get them close to these guys, these receivers, Bingaman or Wegner, they're going to catch it. They'll catch more than not, that's for sure. Same formation, eye in the backfield. And this time it's going to be Shadle. Shadle cutting it off the tackle over here. And goes ahead for about 3, enough for the first down.
Across the 25, should have a Trojan first
nice
down.
first down there, run by that Nathan Shadle. Picking up about 4 on the play. Ball is at the 28 or 29-yard line. First and 10, UD. Just need a good sustained drive. We don't need any 70-yard pass plays, although that'd be nice, just so we can keep it moving. Here's a pass play. Firing. Almost intercepted. Oh, Daly of Millersburg just about picked that off. Nick would have been good for 6 had he picked that one off because there were no Trojans near him. Wow. Yep. Tough pass that time. Jimbo fired it out there, but boy, they just dodged the bullet on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball actually at the 29-yard line of UD. Everybody out on the wide side of the field, which is the far side in this case. Pass again. Looking. Firing over the middle. It is knocked down and almost picked off again out there as Daly was near it again, along with number 80 of Millersburg. It is 3rd and 10. Jim shaking his head now as these guys are not getting open, and Jim's firing into a crowd here last couple of times. So now let's see if we can get somebody shaken loose here, and maybe it's time to run Nathan up the middle, see if he can gain us 10 or more. Shadle, a good game-breaking runner, and let's see what happens on this one. It'll be Shadle again, sweeping the left side. Shadle trying to pick his way ahead, gets out here close to the first down. Actually got darn close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it. Shadle with a good run that time. It is a first down, Trojan first down. Way to go, Nathan Shadle. That was a big one that time, as Nathan got 10 out of that on a 3rd and 10. And Nathan Shadle able to gain 10. Number 10, Dave Pichel of Likens, in there now at a tight end position for UD. Let's see if David can help spring Shadle around this side. Well, up the middle that time. Let's see. Still dragging ahead here. He's got about 2 yards out of it. A tough 2 that time. That's Jason Stinscomb. And Jason picks up about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
By Carroll and Josh Marshall, number 42 yards.
Trojans will break the huddle here now on a 2nd and 8. I don't care what Terry says. He said 2nd and 7. I say 2nd and 8. Whoa! Make that 2nd and 5. Or rather, 2nd and 2. Trojans with another big break. Boy, a lot of jumping off sides tonight. Both clubs guilty of that call tonight. It'll be 2nd down and 3, actually. 2, Terry. Come on. 2nd and 2. What's Terry doing? No, it's not 4, but it's sure 3. Anyway, all right. Oh, did we do it again? Nope. That time the ref allowed him that time. Here's Shadle. Shadle dragging for the first down. If they give him his forward progress, it will be awfully close. This might even be measurable. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be very close. Ref will pick it up, and they'll spot it out here. Let's see. Does he put it down at his right foot or his left foot? Nah, see, now they're going to let it go because it was close enough to measure. Ref shouldn't have never picked up the darn ball. Now he's going to eyeball. I think it's a first down anyway. So does he. Oh, he was ready to throw the arm. Come on. Now they're going to measure it. They're going to measure it. Ref said I shouldn't have picked it up. He was right. Looks from here like it would be a first down. We'll find out. Yep, by about the front tip of the football. First down, UDA.
It will be a Trojan first down.
All right. Way to go, UDA. Trojan boys trying to get the crowd into it over here now. They know Millersburg's crowd is into it. They have that 1-point lead, but they see the Trojans grinding it out here, starting at their own 15-yard line, then had the penalty, and eventually now have driven it out here to the midfield stripe. 8:44 left here in the third quarter. Here's Shadle again. Shadle up the middle, dragging it ahead for 4 to the 46-yard line. Nice drive by Nathan.
Millersburg territory.
It'll be second down and 6.
Gain of
Actually did move it closer to the 45-yard line. Second and 5. I agree with Terry this time. The Bowser and I agreeing on the call. Here's a pitch. Here's a reverse. It's going to be Bingaman. Bingaman chasing it around in the backfield. Nearly got himself tripped up there, and then he goes out of bounds after a gain of only about a yard or maybe less. So that one there kind of took a little bit too much time, I think, with the reverse that time. They were deep when they handed it off and kind of ran more laterally than up the field. And
third down 4.
it'll be third and about 5. Anyway, he might have gained a half a football length on that one. Big play here for UD. Receivers out wide on the near side. You see them here. Handoff is to Shadle. Shadle tries to bust it ahead for the first down yardage, but can't make it. Picked up 2. It'll be 4th and 3.
Shadle the ball carrier for the Trojans.
Yep, nothing doing on that one. Millersburg tightened it up pretty quickly. So it'll bring up a 4th and 3.
They have 4th down.
Ball's at the 43-yard line of Millersburg. The Millersburg fans really getting into it on the defense, encouraging their defense now as UD will go for it. This will be a big play right here. It's going to be Shadle with it. Shadle has the first down as he breaks over the 40-yard line. Just enough for the first down. Got it by about a yard. Excellent drive that time for Shadle, picking up that first down yardage. And again, you see the Trojan boys out there trying to get the crowd into the ball game. The Millersburg crowd is into it. UD doing a pretty good job of supporting these guys tonight. And we'll see what happens here now on a 1st and 10. It's going to be a pass. Fires it down this side. Man is open over here. He catches the ball. Goes out of bounds with it. A completed pass to Bingaman. A nice catch that time by Kyle Bingaman. And Kyle flutters his way back onto the field there. Kyle thought for a minute he was a Lime Mountain Eagle there where he was flying and flopping, but no. Anyway, first down UDA at the 26-yard line. Just keep it going here, boys. 6 minutes, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. The clock stopped because Kyle was forced out of bounds with that one. Hold everything. Here comes a 5-yard penalty against UD, probably. We'll see. UD again flagged for that offsides lining up on the offensive line. And again, I don't know why. Here comes Bingham in motion. Handoff is to Shadle. Shadle bounces off a couple of tacklers and drives it all the way inside the 25 to perhaps the 23-yard line. A nice gain for UD.
Brought down by Mike Carroll.
Picking up 4 on the play.
3-yard line. Second down.
It'll be second and 7 or 6, something like that. Trojans want to keep this one going now. Come on, boys. Handoff is to Stinscomb this time. Stinscomb breaks into the secondary and drives it down to the 15-yard line.
Stinscomb, the ball carrier.
Nice run that time by Jason Stinscomb, bouncing off of a couple of people and gaining the first down. Ball will be spotted at the 15. Trojans doing an excellent job here now, containing that ball, keeping that ball on their ground last several plays. Mixing them up nicely. First and 10 from the 15. Trojans 15 yards away from regaining that lead. Quick pitch. Out here it comes to Wegner. Wegner dives to the 13. Not too much on that one. Gain of about 2.
Pass complete to Wegner.
Little screen out here to Aaron Wegner. Aaron had no blocking out there because it was supposed to be a quick hitter. And we have second and 8 situation here now for UD.
Justin Snyder on the tackle for Millersburg.
Snyder shaken up on a play number 10. And he's going to jog off here. Time momentarily called till he gets off there. 5:12 remaining in the third quarter. Stinscombe and Shadle, the workhorses in the backfield for UD. And this time it'll be Buffington for Shadle. Shadle picking his way up the side. Oh, slipped. That time Nathan lost his footing right around the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on that. And it'll bring up a third down and 9. So Nathan that time just simply had the footing go out from under him. Grass is obviously getting wet, I guess, with the dew. We'll give him an excuse anyway. And so we'll see what we can do in this. Another great big play coming up here for UD. Shadle again with it up the middle. Plenty of running room. Shadle's for 6. All right. Big hole for Nathan Shadle. And Shadle goes in from 14 yards out that time for that senior Nathan Shadle. Another TD for the Nate. Way to go. And UD has regained the lead now. 26-21 with an extra point try coming up here. Yep. Whoops. Okay. And UD will go for 2 this time because the holder's coming out of the ball game. This is Bingaman, who normally holds. So UDA is going to try to get 2 out of this and get themselves a little bit more of a lead. It's going to be given to Shadle. Good for the 2-point conversion. Way to go, Shadle, behind some excellent blocking in there. Number 40, Byron Hoover, 71 in there, doing a good job clearing out for these fellas to run through there. So the Trojans now have a 28-21 lead with 4:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Way to go, boys. 85-yard drive, capped off by about a 14-yard Nathan Shadle TD run. Okay, way to go. Jason Brandel in there blocking on the extra point try for UD also. Here's a nice high kick taken here at the 10. He'll start it up the side again. Let's see if we can cut him down this time. Gordon still on his feet, and finally dragged down in there by that David P. Shell of Likens, number 10. But there is a flag on the play laying down here, generally where maybe clipping or something like that may have occurred. We'll see what the call is. It is a clip against Millersburg, and that is going to take them back.
Against the Indians.
That's going to take the ball all the way back to the 12-yard line. And that's where the Indians will put it in play. First and 10. The ball will be on the 13, he says, so I'll have to go with the 13, I guess. Actually, that's a 12 and a half. Anyway, yeah. First and 10, Millersburg now. UD up on top by 7 rather. And see what happens here. See if we can play some good D now. Here's a handoff up the middle, and let's see, where the heck is it? No, here he comes. Hey, and he's going to be tackled. And a fine tackle to Aaron Wagner.
Ball carrier brought down by number 31, Aaron Wagner on the play.
Wagner with a good stop in there after a short gain of about a yard or so. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 2nd and 9 coming up here now as Mace calls the defensive signals for UD. Wrestler is in there. Hoover is in there. Grafe. Zulio. From the shotgun. Quarterback standing at his 7-yard line. Good. Oh, high snap. And he is getting a big rush, but he gets out of the pocket. And here he comes. Now you'll have to tuck it. And he's going to be tackled over there as Bauer comes up and makes a good solo tackle over there by Bauer. Short of the first down. It'll be spotted at the 20. It'll be 3rd down and about 3. Nice tackle that time by that Matthew Bauer. Boy, the Trojans putting the pressure on Daly that time, had him scrambling for his life back there and out of the shotgun formation. So Trojans really busting in across that Millersburg defense or offensive line. Fella's doing a good job in there. Let's see what he does on this one now. He goes back over the center for the snap. Pitches over this way, and let's see. It's going to be Gordon, but he is going to be tackled this time again. Aaron Wagner coming up there and making the stop. Good job. Short of the first down. In fact, they lost about a yard or so. It'll be 4th down, and Millersburg will be forced to punt that ball out of here. And UD should get the ball in excellent field position. They'll send back Bingaman and Bauer this time to receive this punt. Excellent defensive series there for UD. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Good snap. And a nice kick. Spiraling kick. Going to be taken back here at the 45-yard line. Picked up again by Bingaman, then he's tripped up at the 42. So Kyle with no run back that time. Kind of lost the handle on that one. And it'll be spotted at the 42. 1st and 10. UDA goes right back to work again. Do the Trojans here on their own 42-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 from their own 42.
All right. Jim Buffington has gotten the signals from the bench. And he will share that with his fellow Trojans. And again, they're going to go to that I backfield. This time it's going to be Buffington running for his life. Dumps a little pass out here. It is complete, I believe. And there are flags on the play, or at least one flag. Could be holding, no, illegal receiver downfield. What happened that time was, I think the initial runner that time for UD, the one who was supposed to get the ball, slipped heading toward the line that time, and Jim was forced to run it. And of course, the play was designed as a running play. So obviously, some of the Trojans were downfield when Jim finally found Wagner over there, I think it was, to throw one to. So that'll be loss of down, as well as, I think it's a loss of down. No, only 2nd down. No, it won't be. It'll only be 2nd down. Okay. I thought maybe they lost one on that, but here comes Bingaman in motion over on the far side. Handoff is to Shadle, and Shadle puts the head down and smashes out here to around the 40-yard line.
Brought down at the 40-yard line by number 22.
Probably picked up 10 or 11 yards on the play, but it will make it a 3rd down and just about 12.
3rd down and 11.
Or 3rd and 11, whichever. So we'll have a big one coming up here. On a 3rd and 11. Will the Trojans go to the air? No. Going to go to Shadle. Shadle up the middle. Look out. Look out. Oh, Shadle. Oh. He needed a block. Boy, what a fine run there by Nathan Shadle. Good run that time by that Nate Shadle for the 1st down. Down to the 47-yard line of Millersburg. 1st and 10. Upper Dauphin. What a good ball game here this evening. Wow. 43 seconds, 42, 40 seconds left here now in the 3rd quarter. Oops, look out. I have flags on this play. That play wasn't going anywhere to begin with. Now just so you don't fumble the thing then, but now we had 2 guys with a false start against UDA, and that'll cost them 5. 5-yard penalty on the Trojans. Spots the ball back at the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 15, or 1st down and 15. This time they hand off to Shadle again, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Drives it ahead for a yard or 2. As time is running out here in the 3rd quarter. On the 4 seconds, and that's going to do it. So they won't have to change the ball very much because the ball's at the 47 or 48-yard line of Millersburg. So they'll just go from 2 steps on this side of the line to 2 steps on the other side of the line. The Trojans have come out here in the 3rd quarter and have taken charge again of the ball game. Now 28-21 UD, and they will be looking at a 2nd down and about 12 or something like that. Yeah, 2nd down and 11 or 12 when we come back here. So good job, good 3rd quarter for UD, both on the defensive side of things as well as the offense, going that 85 yards for the score in this 3rd quarter. 28-21 at the end of 3. Okay, we're looking at a 2nd and 12, really. Trojans with the football at the 48-yard line of Millersburg. Eye in the backfield again. Back to pass goes Buffington. Has some time. Fires it out here for Bingham. And Kyle is tackled after he gets to the 44-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll bring up a third down and about 8.
44. Bring up a third down, 8.
The Trojans are going to have to come up with yet another big third down play. Same formation. Shadle with it. Shadle with a good run down to the 36-yard line.
Nathan Shadle, the ball carrier.
Nice run that time by Nathan Shadle, picking up nearly enough for the first down. This one's going to be awfully close. I would say they're going to measure this one. As a matter of fact, they are going to measure this one. And it is close. I would say, well, we'll watch it, find out. We should get a pretty good look at this one. We'll see how close it is. It is a first down by the length of the football.
First down,
wasn't even close. All right, UDA, way to go. Let's go. All right, UD keeping this one alive, 1st and 10. At the Millersburg 36. Shadle up the middle again. Whoa, lost the football, but UD has it, I believe. I believe the Trojans have covered that one. We're going to see, though. Yeah, UD has it. I think it was recovered in there by Regal, number 74. Josh Marshall, number 71, shaken up on the play. And I think he just might have a Charlie horse, although Doc Bauer is out there checking him out now, so I'm not really sure. Coach Miskinnis out there, he, of course, is concerned about his ball player. And we're hoping that he's going to be okay. On the play, the Trojans, let's see, gained... I'm not sure where they have the marker. The guy with the marker has laid it down over here, so I think on the fumble there was probably a yard or so, huh? And so we'll be right back here in just a moment after they attend to young Mr. Marshall out here. Well, once again, the ball players are signaling the crowd to get into it here, and the crowd is responding to them. But gosh, it would be nice if the crowd would do that without encouragement from the ball players. But we'll see. They're certainly going to get more and more enthusiastic about this ball team as the season goes on, because they have been playing some super football. Up the middle with it goes Stinscomb. Drives it to the 30-yard line.
Stinscomb, the ball carrier.
Nice run that time by that Jason Stinscomb.
Down inside
He's picking up about 5 on the play.
Right to the 30.
It'll be third down and 4.
Third down, 4.
Picked up nearly 5 on the play. Ball is laying right squarely on the 30. 10 minutes remaining in the ball game right now, and the clock is moving down. So we're inside of 10 minutes left. Trojans with that 7-point lead. Here is Shadle. Shadle fires over the middle, and there is a flag, I think, on the play. Shadle goes down to the 10, but there is a flag thrown in here, and probably this one's going to come back for a hold. We'll find out. Holding the call against UDA. So somebody is accused of holding that time and nullifies a fine run by that Nathan Shadle. He had taken it to the 10, but this one's coming back. The ball back to the 39-yard line now, make it a third down and about 13 or so. So need a big pass play. Here comes Buffington, fired over the middle. It is incomplete. Oh, just off the fingertips of Kyle Bingham. Oh, that was one of those that he was in good coverage out there by Daly. But Kyle feels as though he probably should have had this one. I think it hit Kyle on the hand. And Kyle wishes he would have caught that. So do I. But anyway, bring up a fourth down now. And they're going to let Nick Huffman kick this one away, I think. Yep. And he gets a good kick off there. Nice high spiraling kick Oh, he touched it, I think. Yeah, right there. Oh, he's going to be mauled under at the 2. Good coverage and a fine kick. What a great kick by Nick Huffman. Holy smokes. You can't ask a kicker to do any more than that. Fielded out there at the 2. It'll be 1st and 10 as Campbell and Regal coming in there to make the stop, they say. But there was a whole crowd of Trojans around that one. But boy, what a beautiful job that was by Nick Huffman. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for Millersburg at their own 2-yard line. Excellent, excellent kick. It's the kind of stuff these kids are playing now, and I hate to repeat it, but, you know, it's the kind of thing that was just happening to us in the first couple of ball games and last season so many times. But tonight and the last couple of ball games, things have certainly turned around. Here's the quarterback, Daly, sneaking it up the middle in good yardage out to the 10-yard line.
Daly on the keeper for Millersburg. He's out over the 10 to about
Daly should have been stopped, I guess, but they had opened up a nice hole for him that time. Daly picking up 8 on the play. Makes it a 2nd and 2 from the 10. Nice run that time by that quarterback to get him a little more breathing room back there. And UD needs to see if we can't get a good defensive play this time now and hold these guys back here and get that ball back. Daly will hand this one off. Up the middle with it goes this 35 or 6. He has a first down, dragging it to the 20-yard line before Hoover comes in to make the stop for UDA. But a nice drive there by those Millersburg. Etzweiler picking up about 6 or so on the play. 1st and 10, Millersburg. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the ball game. Trojan lead just that scant 7 points. Oh, let's go. Stop these guys right now. Quarterback over the middle. Pass complete. Number 20, he's got it. He is the one that scored the touchdown earlier on to give the Millersburg the lead at that time, 21-20.
George Hunter and Kyle Bayman.
But another big first down out to the 39-yard line. So Millersburg starting the drive on the 2-yard line. Now has it out to their own 39-yard line. So they're doing very well here so far on this series. 1st and 10. From the Millersburg 39. Can we pick one of these off? No, not that one. They'll pitch it back here, and let's see. They're going to have him stacked up. Coming in to make the play is that Matt Bauer. I beg your pardon, Hunter that time. George Hunter, I think it was.
No gain on the
making
play.
A good stop that time from his linebacker position. Way to go, 16. No gain on that play, 2nd and 10. They'll flank 32 out on the near side of the field for Millersburg. Quarterback wants to dump it over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended for Snyder.
Incomplete, intended for
I think it's 20 Snyder. Yeah, Dave Snyder. Goes an incompletion. Covering out there for UD was Lycan's own David P. Shell. There's number 10. Shell on the coverage that time. 3rd and 10. Boy, here's where UD has to hold them right here now. On a 3rd and 10. Got 7 minutes remaining and 7 minutes, 3 seconds. And timeout's going to be called by Millersburg. Very important 3rd down play coming up here for the Millersburg Indians. And we have time called. 7:03 remaining here in the ball game. UD by 7. All right, here we go on a big 3rd down and 10. Backs are split in the backfield for Millersburg. Quarterback wants to throw. Screens it over to far side. Incomplete. Intended for Gordon, but way overthrown. Gordon thinks he was held up here. He's pleading his case with the official, but there are no flags on the field. I think Gordon feels he was held. He's discussing it over there, but to no avail. So it will be 4th down. 4th down and 10. An obvious punting situation for Millersburg, and They're going to do just that. They send back 43 to punt. UD will drop back Shell and Bauer. Low snap, but the kick comes over there towards Matt Bauer. Matthews got it, and he'll take it at the 25. He's at the 30. Matt got to reverse the field. Cuts it upfield. Look out. Matt's got a couple. He needs a block. He needs one block. Good block. And that's, all the way down, and a flag thrown late. We've got some flags thrown here. So we could have a piling on. Way to go, Matt Bauer. Matt almost broke that one. Oh, baby. Nobody was more excited than this guy right here. Oh, there's flags on the field, and they're going to bring this one back. We've got a flag down here. We had a flag thrown on the tackle. So let's see how they sort this one out. Oh, yeah. What a nice run back. Matt almost did it. Almost. It was close. We're going to have to see what the flags are, though, because we have a flag downfield where around the line of scrimmage area, or not the line of scrimmage, but around where the blocking was heaviest downfield here for Matt. And then we have a penalty at the end of the play. So let's see. It's going to be an illegal block, a chop block or whatever they call it, against UD on the run back. Personal foul against Millersburg. So what does that mean? I'm not sure how they're going to, what this will be. Illegal block. And Coach Ayers would like a little explanation of this. Let's see how they march this off. This could be interesting. They'll march it back 15 and march it forward 15 and nullify Matt Bauer's super run here. Oh, man. Somebody would have to pick up the block because I hope it's on tape. I have no clue as I was watching that Matt the Scat Bauer there going like crazy. So here we go. Here's a 15-yard penalty against Millersburg, which would take the ball to the 40-yard line. And I guess that's it. 1st and 10 from the 40. I don't know what happened to the UD illegal block thing. How they did that, I'm not sure. But at any rate, UD has it. Handoff over here and up the middle, way it goes. Shadle, look out. Shadle breaks into the clear. Shadle at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown! Nathan Shadle for a touchdown. A 60-yard touchdown run. So Nathan Shadle breaks the game open a little bit for UD. Certainly some more breathing room. What a beautiful play. And that doesn't take much to get the crowd on their feet over here now. I'll tell you, it's not hard now getting them up. And the Trojans now have a 13, and there's a flag for the jubilation. They're going to call Trojans for unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah, for jubilation, for jumping around and applauding. Yeah. Anyway, so from the motion picture, who really cares? They're going to march this one back 15. No, this will be just illegal, or no. It's
penalty flag is against the
penalty
Trojans.
Flag against the Trojans. Brings the extra point try back to the 18-yard line.
To the 17-yard line.
Yeah, so it'll be an extra point try from there. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, huh? Nathan Shadle electrified the crowd on that one, to say the least. So we're going to see now if Sulio would be able to kick a 35-yard timeout called. Timeout by Millersburg. Millersburg will call time. That's what they say. Millersburg wants time. Coach Miskinnis will come on the field and find out what's going on here now. I'm not sure who he's hollering at his ball club, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, Millersburg has time. UD will attempt a 35-yard or so, something like, well, let's see. We'll see when we come back. 34-21, 6:26 remaining here in the ball game. Wow. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. Be about a 35-yard attempt. Here's the kick. It's going to be good. Okay. All right. So Hermick with a 35-yard extra point. All right. 35-21. Way to go, Sulio. All right. Way to go. My goodness. I'm telling you, when a team goes bad, they go bad. When they go good, man, they go good. And we're going great. 35-21, 6:26 left. Sulio's kick that time. Made it over the goal by maybe 3 or 4 feet, but that was all, but that's all it needs. Here it comes. The kick. Nice kick. Going to be taken down here at the 7-yard line. To the 10 and the 15, and now up to the 20 goes, to the 25, and ahead to the 27, where he's going to be swarmed under by several Trojans out here. That was Gordon bringing it back. Stopped in there by 46, Nick Huffman. Getting off the pile last out there. Good job, Nicker. 27-yard line is where they'll put it. Now the clock is very important. 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in this ball game. Millersburg will use the shotgun formation, so we'll have to stay back a little bit, an obvious passing situation as the Indians try to get back into it. Here's a good rush, but let's see. Well, he's going to tuck it away now. This is Daly, and he is cut down here after a gain of about 7 yards. So Daly kept it and brought it over here before Byron Hoover could knock him off his feet. Nice gain of actually 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
2nd down 2.
So a nice run that time by Daly. That's twice that young quarterback has done that when he found himself in trouble back there. He can really run. He's a good athlete. And broke it out there for 8 yards in what could have been a big loss because there were some Trojans in pretty hot pursuit back there. But Daly brought it out for 8. 2nd and 2. Second man through. Ooh, stopped on a hard tackle. Now whether they, let's see, kind of progress will they give him. It's going to be very close to a 1st down. Bauer in there along with Hoover and Grafe in on the stop. It's going to be so close they're going to have to measure this one once again here. So timeout called. The measurement proved that Millersburg was about 2 feet short of the 1st down. So it'll be 3rd down and less than a yard.
7-yard line.
3rd down, less than a yard for the Millersburg Indians. Will Daly just try to sneak it over there? He might. It's 3rd and very short. Yep, he'll sneak it, and boy, he made it, but not by much, I'll tell you that. Sulio says no, he didn't make it, but I think he did. He's driven back in there nicely by Hunter, number 16, and 77 Dundee wrestler.
Daly on the keeper for
But I believe they're going to have to measure this one.
Another official timeout.
Another measurement. This will be close, but I think they may have made it. We'll see. Here's that measurement. It's a 1st down this time by the length of the football.
That will be a Millersburg.
So Millersburg picks up an important 1st down for the Indians. It'll be spotted at the 38. 1st and 10, Millersburg. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left here in the ball game. The officials set the clock in motion now, so 4:43 and 42 and so forth. UD needs to pick one of these off. Oh, not that time. Nope, no passing that time. Smothered under there as Byron Hoover, along with Grafe. Hunter 16 and Sulio all in there on that stop. Smothered him in there. Never left him get the pass off. He couldn't even look up before they had smothered him. 2nd and 15 now. Ball back at the 33-yard line. Excellent defense played by these guys. A couple lapses that led to the 21 points for Millersburg. But otherwise, played a darn good ball game. Another pass. Boy, he got caught that time, and again he's wrapped up in here as Dundee wrestler along with Grafe come in to make the stop. Way to go, DJ. All right. Boys are getting ferocious now. Down to the 29-yard line goes the ball. 3rd down and about 19. Okay, Trojans really playing nice football. Get those Line Mountain Eagles here next week. Next ball game, Line Mountain. That won't be easy at all. But we're ready. From the shotgun, Daly again. Looking, firing one down the field over here. It is incomplete. Intended out there for Gordon. Caleb could not get quite close that one.
And Hunter on the cover.
Hunter and Wagner guarding back there for UD. Fourth down coming up. Fourth and 18 or 19, something like that. 58 seconds remaining here in the ball game, so the Trojans getting ever so closer to winning their third in a row. Punting situation. The punt comes down this way. It's going to be taken over there by that Tony the Tiger Motter. Tony trying the right side. Tony's got some running room. He's got speed also. Breaks it all the way down inside the 20 or the 30-yard line. Check it. Tony Motter with a fine run back that way to go. Tony the Tiger picking him up out there. Giving the Trojans a excellent field position for this one now, down at the 25-yard line. First and 10, UDA. Boy, these guys have really played good football tonight. No lapses in the ball game tonight. Here's a handoff for Shadle. Shadle trying to spin around the left side, dives down to the 20-yard line.
Shadle the ball
picking up nearly 5 on the play. It'll be second down and a long 5.
4. Second down, 6.
Trojans would like to put a couple more on here if we could before this game expires. Time expires. 2:12 left in the ball game. Whoops, wait a minute. That time David P. kind of jumped.
Penalty flag.
All right, that'll cost them 5 and make it a second down and 10.
Procedure against the Trojans.
Second and 10.
Take the ball back to the 25-yard line. Second down, 10.
All right, let's see what we can do with this one now. On a second and 10 from the I backfield. Stinscombe and Shadle are the running backs. Motion goes Bingaman. Pitches over here for Shadle. Shadle trying to turn aside, gets a good block, but only gets a couple of yards, baby. About 2 on that one. That time they corralled Nathan pretty quickly that time. Give him about 2. It'll be third down and 8.
3-yard line.
All right. The fat lady may not have sung yet, but she's warming up. Whoops, Tom, what are you doing? Here's a pass. They're loop one out here. Now it's thrown out of bounds. Intended for the cameraman over here, but he couldn't handle it.
Intended for Bingaman.
Anyway.
Sails out of bounds, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down and 8. Now looking at UD.
From the 20.
Okay, we're looking at 4th and 8 now. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining here, so I believe it's safe to say that the Trojans have now their greatest winning streak of the last 2 seasons. Looks like it's a 3-gamer. Game number 3 in the bag here against Millersburg tonight on a really super fine effort. I congratulate Coach Ayers and all the coaching staff and every one of these guys out here who have played a wonderful football game. Here's Shadle. Shadle breaking down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. It'll be awfully close to the first down, believe it or not.
He's inside the 15.
That's going to be very close, and a referee says it is a first down. Trojan first down. So that'll seal the fate of the Indians for certain, because we've only got 48 seconds left, and the crowd is cheering these boys over here. The Trojans will have time for about another play or 2, and that ought to do it. What a fine effort tonight by all of these guys. Again, Nathan Shadle having a big night for UD. Here's Shadle with it. Shadle cuts it upfield, and he's going to be held up and thrown back after a gain of maybe a yard or 2 in a play. That may have been the last play of the ball game. I think it was. So again, as I say, congratulations. The Trojans go to 3-2. They get over 500 for the first time in the last couple of seasons, and boy, what a great football game this has been. The Trojan fans are giving them a fine cheer over here, a fine hand as they have picked up their 3rd in a row, and UD comes up with a big victory tonight over these Millersburg Indians. The final score 35-21, UDA by 14 over Millersburg, and we'll bring on those Line Mountain Eagles next week. So right here at home, it is homecoming next Friday night, so that should inspire the boys even more. Way to go, fellas. Great football game. Well played at times. I had a few of those penalties that I think we need to work on, but other than that, not a bad ball game at all. Nice plays all the way around. Oh, we will see you later next week. Keep it up, fellas. Keep up the good work. Good night.